I'm Amber Nicole.
This is Jay Glazer.
It's Punk Ass.
And Scrape.
I'm Natasha Wiggs, Molly Karam.
Chael Sonnen.
Tito Ortiz, the People's Champ.
Don't forget to check out
MMA Weighin.
Naveed Razi for MMA Weighin at the World MMA Awards here with Tito Ortiz. And Tito, it seemed like just a few short months ago people were talking, saying Tito Ortiz is done, he needs to retire. And then you come out there, fight Ryan Bader, almost finish him and knock him out, end up submitting him, fight Rashad Evans, almost get a title shot. Talk about that quick turnaround.
Ooh, it's been a long time waiting. People got to understand, that 4 years of losing close matches, split decisions, close decisions. I've always believed in myself, I've had the support of Jenna, my true fans who believed in me. I never was going out to prove anybody wrong. I was always going out to prove people right that believed in me. I was fighting the top guys in the world, and the guys who I lost against, they ended up going to win world titles. And I've gone through back surgery. 2-level fusion in my lower back. I had C6, C7 in my neck fused. Athletes don't come back after that. And I proved, and I think having comeback of the year this year due to those surgeries that I've gone through. And that's what made me change my moniker, being the bad boy. It's no longer that. I think being the people's champ, of having people believe in themselves. And no matter what surgeries you go through, you can achieve many things in life, and I'm proving that by doing it.
And that's I'm glad you mentioned that, because it's really hard for a lot of athletes to go from that bad boy role to the calmer guy, and people still follow you, and it seems like your fan base has almost gotten stronger since you've made that transition.
Yeah, people are starting to believe in me, and I'm thankful of that, and my fans that truly believe in me, my family, my girl that truly believes in me since day one, and it was very challenging mentally. Physically too. Just the mentally challenge of getting in and going into training every single day, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, of getting up and pushing myself to the limit. I'm not a young kid anymore, man. I'll be 37 here in January, and maybe it's at the end of the road for me. Maybe it's time for me to hang my gloves up and call it a great career after 15 years. I'm very thankful. My goal in my career was to make it to 15 years, and I've done that. And I don't want to be fighting when I'm 40 years old. I've made my money. I've started my businesses. My businesses are flourishing. They're doing very well with Punishment Athletics, Punishment Nutrition, my gym, of course, Punishment Training Center. And I've made a brand. I made something that I'm very thankful Lorenzo and Dana gave me the opportunity of doing.
And you talked about that. Are you breaking news here? Are you saying you're no longer fighting, or you still got one left in you?
I got a couple left in me. I have 2 more fights left in my contract to fulfill. I don't know. You never know. You never know what Lorenzo and Dana want to come to me. The last time when they said I was done, I wasn't going to come back in the UFC, and they came to our house, and they gave me an opportunity to come back and fight again. So I want to make sure my head's still on my shoulders, man. I see a lot of fighters overstay their welcome. I don't want to overstay my welcome, and I'm very thankful to be where I am right now. I have a great family. Family life is beautiful. I got some boys that I want to make sure I'm there as they grow up. And, my first son, Jacob, I miss him growing up when he was a lot younger, because I was training so hard by defending my world titles and being away from home as much as I did.
Yeah. The reason I asked you that is because, to me, Tito, it doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense for you not to fight guys who are up there towards the top and the upper 5, upper 10 fighters. If you could handpick your next guy to fight, who would you fight?
I handpick the next guy. I would look for exciting matches. Of course, it's all about the fans. Forrest Griffin would be awesome, just because we'd had a great fight the first time. The second time was even a better fight. And I thought we put on a great show. Of course, I heard Rich Franklin calling me out, but who doesn't call me out? Everybody wants to get famous, so I guess grab a ticket and wait in line.
Appreciate the time, Tito. Thanks. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it, for sure. Awesome.